When you're not in good health, all you can wish for is to be in good health again. So clearly, health is kind of the foundation. We need good health, at least to the degree where we aren't sick, where we aren't in pain and suffering. We need that in order to do anything else that we want to do in life. But good health also goes beyond that. I think it's very easy to be comfortable and still be unhealthy and have your health decline over time. This is the easiest path, unfortunately, in the environment we live in, right? We're surrounded by comfortable couches and snackable foods and distractions that all give us lots and lots of comfort, and it's hard to say no to these things, but the long-term consequences is that our bodies atrophy and our bodies themselves become less and less comfortable to live in. So another aspect of health is to be a truly vital, healthy, capable, strong human being. Exercise is good for us. We all know that. And I think we have seen like a growth of an exercise culture where lots of people go to the gym an hour a day or something, work up a sweat, push some weights around. And that can even lead to the goal of looking good naked, which I think is kind of the primary goal when it comes to these kinds of things. But I think that something that's missing here that improves life quality a lot is really the movement aspect. It's not just about putting in the exercise and growing your muscles and making sure that your abs are visible. It's about actually building a capable, strong, mobile body, and that can only be done through movement habits. But also, this shouldn't feel like a chore, right? The idea is not that, hey, your exercising is not enough, here's some other stuff you have to do. Even though that's probably true, right? If you want to maximize your health, then that one gym session a day is just not enough. But let's not look at this as a chore. This is an opportunity, and it's something that increases your life quality. If you incorporate more movement into your day, and you find more types of movement that you enjoy, and you find ways to do exercise and movement with other people, this is a massive upgrade to your life quality in general. So movement beyond exercise would include things like walking, riding your bike, any kind of functional movement. But I think a good way to think about this is that it includes play, like playful movements, things that you do because you enjoy them primarily. That could be something like climbing or dancing or swimming or practicing martial arts or something like that. Anything that you do not primarily because you're thinking, oh, I have to do 30 minutes of exercise and you're looking at the timer to see when it's over, but stuff that you do because it's fun, because it's enjoyable, because it's enjoyable to feel your body moving, and it's enjoyable to acquire and play with new movement skills. Evolutionarily, human beings are rooted in the physical world, rooted in the wild, rooted in nature. And while I don't think that technology and screens and all the stuff that we look at on screens, I don't think these things are categorically bad. I simply think that we're getting an overdose of them. Because so many things that are happening on screens are being algorithmically fine-tuned and optimized to like hook into our brains and get us to want more and more of them. These things are like taking over, they're encroaching all areas of our lives. Every human being responds positively to primal experiences. And primal experiences can be anything from, climbing a tree, sitting around a fire and having a conversation, anything, just being in nature, just being exposed to the natural world, and many other such things that we have done for thousands of generations. These things are clearly good for us, and we can see that being true with research into the so-called biophilia effect, where just a mere exposure, put people in a forest and you can measure how they are starting to do better, like their biomarkers improve, their happiness improves, and so on. It's like every human being craves this. And the thing that I think we need to provide a counterbalance to is we need to get back some of that, right? We need to fight back some of the territory that's been taken over by technology, social media, and distractions. We need to kind of fight back and rebalance so that we're spending some time in nature, in primal experiences, getting rooted again. And then we can still spend some time in cyberspace, so to speak. I'm actually a proponent of that. I enjoy cyberspace, but everything in moderation. Most of human behavior is automatic. We don't make deliberate choices moment to moment. Now, this is important to realize because it means that if you are unhealthy, if you're unfit, if your body is deteriorating over time, that basically means that in your environment, the easiest path to follow is the one that's leading to this poor health and slow deterioration. It is lots and lots of small automatic actions you take every day. It is the path of least resistance that leads you to the results you're getting right now. And so the mistake most people make is that they try to counteract this with willpower. They're always trying to, try harder, and that generally doesn't work. What you can do instead is you can change your environment to change the path of least resistance. If you tweak the environment you find yourself in so that eating healthy foods is easier and more convenient than eating unhealthy foods, so that standing up and moving around is something that's easy to do, so that even if you just have a pull-up bar and you just make a habit of every time you walk past it, you do a couple of pull-ups. Things like that, you change your environment to make it easier for you to get fit, to get healthy, and to feel better. It is not just drawing up all your willpower to make the effort to go on an insanely highly intense workout session and then collapse. It is the thousands of little things that you do every day without even thinking about it. If you can adjust that, you'll find it much, much easier to actually change your body and change your health.